on the PJ. Last night was a blur, I'm on replay.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, y'all. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. So is Shaquille O'Neal. This is the NBA on 2K Sports. Our game tonight features
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
It's a Western Conference battle here in Phoenix as the Suns look to and with Brick.
Well, guys,
DA, you can see that influence. Great stuff. Thanks for the report. Doris, we're at the end of the season. The playoff seedings are at stake right now. These are important games, but more and more we are seeing teams resting players with minor injuries.
Well, I've asked coaches, would you rather be rested or ready? And the reality is they say rested, because we can get ready in the course of a game. The natural rhythm and competitive instincts of players will take over. And this is where teams start to prioritize health more than ever. And I think you see that across all sports, not just the NBA.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for Kansas City. We've got Parker. Curry is out there with Harris. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's DeRozan in at the 3 slot. Pass to Levine. Outside Durant. 16 feet away. And that's off the glass and in.
Well, don't let Kevin Durant get comfortable from the mid-range, because that is money in the bank.
Levine against Harris. It's Curry outside. Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Curry's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Durant, the pass to Levine. Back to Durant. Parker with the steal. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's DeRozan, and the layup falls.
As great a scorer as he is, Steph Curry is a willing mover of the basketball. He doesn't get enough credit to me for playing the right way.
Doris, with DeRozan, when he's on with his shot, he's one of the great scorers in the NBA.
No question, Kevin. He exploded for 52 points in a game last season. This guy can score from anywhere on the floor when he's dialed in. Boy, there are nights you just have no answer for him.
And that's his second foul already, and that's going to force him to tone down his aggression defensively.
McGee dishes to Dinwiddie. Just 5 to shoot. Collins, good. Collins has got his second basket of the night.
And where's the help? Obviously, a missed rotation, something they're going to want to patch up.
Right, because otherwise you're going to give up those close range opportunities all night. If you allow the opposition to get into a groove, look out.
Parker against Collins. Parker kicks to DeRozan. Shoots. Collins grabs the miss.
And a surprise he doesn't knock that down. Defense a little too lax that time.
Levine finds McGee. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Curry. Here's Durant. Sinks that one from the post. And this game is tied up now.
Just so full of confidence. This guy knows he's at the top of his game. Kevin Durant excels cashing in from right there.
It's Curry outside. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. And it's 6 points for Steph Curry.
Heating up early on. This is exactly how he wanted to start the night.
You're right. I mean, he's found his rhythm early. The defense has got to do a better job guarding him from this point on.
Back to Levine. It's stolen by DeRozan. From deep three-point range, the shot by Curry, no good. Suns have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Count it.
Yeah, Levine finding the open man. The difference for him right now, playing under control.
Kansas City has gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Curry passes to DeRozan over Durant. And it's DeRozan missing. Suns have gotten all 5 of their shots to go down in the first quarter. Terrific start. Dinwiddie kicks to McGee. Passes to Durant. Back to Levine. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Kansas City ahead. DeMar DeRozan last season opened up about his battles with depression.
The people ashamed to talk.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes as public figures can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen, guys, from Kansas City.
Well, I mean, they just got hot early from beyond the arc, and we'll just have to wait and see if they can keep that going.
You just try to keep riding this wave, right? They've been absolutely dominant from three-point territory.
Setting the floor for Kansas City. We've got Steph Curry. Brook Lopez is out there with Jabari Parker. Then it's DeRozan, and it's Harris in at the shooting guard position. Kansas City shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Boy, his free throw shooting has been on the mark tonight. Nothing new there, right?
This arena in downtown Phoenix opened in 1992. Doors in 2022. They can opt out of their lease. Otherwise, they'll be locked in for another 10 years.
Well, they're currently playing in the 6th oldest NBA arena, and the Suns are hoping to either renovate that building or build a brand new one. The question becomes, of course, who pays for it?
Dinwiddie kicks to McGee. To the paint, and it's McGee with the jam.
Boy, what wonderful vision. Kevin Durant with a picture-perfect pass. Woo-hoo.
Harris outside. Back to Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Lopez. His three-pointer's off the mark. And it's Dinwiddie with the ball. Bringing it up now for Phoenix. It's a 5-point game. It's good.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Lopez finds Harris. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Suns. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. Take a look at the Suns. Right now, they've acquired the second-best record in the conference. And, of course, Kansas City. Not really any threat right now, as their record showing a lot more losses.
Well, right now for the Suns, for me, they've taken the league by storm this season. I felt like they were maybe a year ahead of schedule in terms of being an elite group. But you look at them right now, and here they are.
Yeah, they weren't really on anyone's radar before the season began, but they're definitely there now.
Dinwiddie passes to Levine. Here's Collins. Good D by Parker.
His high percentage shot right at the rim, and he's wondering what happened.
And looking at Jabari Parker, 6'8", about 250 pounds. Greg, what's his best position?
You know, I think he has a small forward skill, but with the way the game is changing, you could see him play some power forward as well. And I think his best fit might just be at the 4 because of the mismatch he can create.
Harris looking it over. DeRozan in the corner. Back to Harris. Now the pass to Parker. Over Collins. No good off the front iron. Suns trail by 3. Tipped away. Harris against Levine. And Kansas City pushing it up now. Curry wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Parker. Curry's got 9.
I'm not sure there's a more dangerous catch-and-shoot player in the NBA than Steph Curry. If you give him space, look out.
And and finished off by Collins.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and the dunk caps it off.
Yeah, run your offense with that kind of precision. Not much anyone can do to stop it.
The shot by Curry, no good.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, certainly a disappointing result, but they'll live with it.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
It is a good game we have here. Checking out Kansas City. Kenny, what's your take?
Well, they were lighting it up from three. That was the difference in the first half. They did a good job of running off screens, spotting up, and getting rid of the ball quickly. And their shot selection, solid.
And over to Shaq. What did you think about Phoenix?
They ran their offense very well in the first half. They were almost.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we know.
The streets around this beautiful arena in downtown Phoenix, the home of the Sun. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And through the first two quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
And I think, Greg, the key was the team was looking for him, right? They knew they had a hot hand, and they just kept going to it.
John Collins is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Durant, then it's Zach LaVine, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Harris against LaVine. Harris kicks to DeRozan. And straight isolation basketball, Doris, something we used to see a lot more of. But for a guy like James Harden or Steph Curry, that's still a very viable option.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. I mean, if you've got the likes of LeBron James or Kevin Durant or Chris Paul, guys who are able to create their own offense, to me, you want to take advantage of that skill set. It's about what your personnel strengths are. So can you surround a great creator with the shooters necessary? Because if you do, all of a sudden as a defense, there's a price to pay if you're going to help off, right? Because somewhere, some way, the best offensive talent is going to showcase its skill.
Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. And now an 8-point Kansas City lead. Dinwiddie passes to LaVine. Kicks it to Durant. Pass to Collins. LaVine against Harris. And the Suns miss again.
Boy, searching for some rhythm here at the start of the second half. That's their third straight miss.
And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
He does everything right except drain the shot.
On the wing, LaVine. Down low. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
I'll tell you, that's just great body control, even when he's getting bodied up. Nicely done, Spencer Dinwiddie.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
You know, what you love about Kevin Durant is he has established himself as a top 2 player in the NBA. But the reality is he's never forgotten where he's come from. His charity work, his commitment to the communities and to the places that have shaped him, it's really kind of cool, Kevin. Boy, in the second half, just hitting a much higher percentage of his shots. Really looks composed now.
Dinwiddie kicks to LaVine. Inside. And he lays in the alley-oop.
And what an alley-oop. Those two read each other so well.
It's a play I'm sure they love to run. And And in 2013, there was a series of commercials calling Durant the nicest guy in the NBA.
Well, let's remember, Kevin, at that time he was a beloved figure in Oklahoma City. He remains tight with a number of staff members there just because of the kind of person and the kind of professional he was. What you love about Kevin Durant is he's a top 2 player in the NBA. But in terms of his charity work, he is right there as well.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
And DeRozan kicks to Curry. DeRozan against Durant, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, the determination that DeMar DeRozan plays with, it's sort of this steely, I'm going to get where I want to go, and don't sleep on his athleticism.
A little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Passes it to McGee. Levine dishes to Durant. That 3 off the mark.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Harris finds Curry. To the middle, stolen by McGee. Outside, Levine. Pass to Durant. Shoots over DeRozan. Durant, no good. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Kansas City leads by 5. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Setting the floor for Kansas City. Harris is out there with Curry. Then there's Parker. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Curry. Dinwiddie passes to Durant. Shoots over DeRozan. Durant, no good. Kansas City leading by 3. Harris kicks to DeRozan. And Durant sends it back.
Boy, the long arms of Kevin Durant twice on the pipes.
Looking to get back on track here. Here's Collins. Kick out to Levine. And it goes out of bounds. That one's off Parker.
So close to getting the steal there, but the deflection equally as effective.
Right. I mean, that's solid defense. At the very least, you like seeing them muck it up and make things difficult.
Durant, and it's been a while, but he finally gets one to go.
Well, you see the excellent skill set, and this is when you want to make an impact.
Don't you love seeing this guy rise to the occasion, going right at the defense and getting it done in the clutch?
The shot that time, not on target. The Suns trailing. To take the lead, Levine can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
And Kansas City misses again.
Well, can't find the target, but good work to get into open space inside the arc.
Dishes it to Dinwiddie. Outside Durant. Outside Levine. Clock at 4. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. They're behind by 1. 1:57 left to play here in the 4th. And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kevin Durant.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Billy Donovan's huddle with his team. He told his team to keep looking for those perimeter shots. He said their defense is not respecting us, so let's keep shooting until they come out on us, guys.
Kansas City has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And DeRozan kicks to Curry. There's the dish to Parker. 6 on the shot clock. Trying to get something going. It's good from long range. And Kansas City leads by 2. Neither team here in the fourth generating a lot of separation.
Yeah, it's been a close one. 5 times the lead has switched hands thus far.
DeRozan against Durant. Nice D from DeRozan. On its way from Curry for 2. He drains the quick shot. And it's a 4-point Kansas City lead.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
And there's the pass to Durant. Nice move. It's good. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Now, that is cold-blooded.
What a shot. He had no fear. I love it.
Back to Curry. It's Parker, top of the key. DeRozan against Durant. From 15 feet away. That one off the back iron and out. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys.
Oh! Kevin Durant absolutely fearless. If the game's in the balance, he will demand the basketball.
Time called here. Kansas City decides to talk it over. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Curry on the wing. A 3-ball. The shot, no good. And it's Durant with the ball. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter. Here's Dinwiddie, guarded by Curry. Dinwiddie kicks to Durant.
Do opposing defenses just start shaking their head when Kevin Durant starts cooking because he can heat up in a hurry?
So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. What a show they put on here. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.